Okay, welcome back. I don't know, for some reason I'm experiencing a lot of technical issues at the moment. I think my HDMI cable is not okay, and that's causing some sound issues here and there. But I think I fixed it now. I got a new one. Still had one lying around and just swapped them. And I think now everything's safe again. I also, because my PC overheated last time, I decided to downgrade my camera a little bit. But my camera is so shit, I don't think it really makes a difference, honestly.
And some of technical.
But enough of those technical talk. Let's get on with our plans. We already talked to our dear Constantine now. Okay, now I have a plan. Before we actually talk to Kurt, I was thinking about talking to Petrus, getting to know him, because I think he would now give us his first quest. So, we haven't seen much of San Matheus yet, and so I'm thinking that might be a good idea for today, so let's do that.
Ah, my child, I'm happy that you are here. I've had an idea that I wish to present to you.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman, gifted and diplomatically skilled. I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when dealing with her, and would like to give him a few weapons.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounters and choreographed etiquette. If we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could not manipulate your cousin.
How could we ever find anything of that sort?
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child. It's our task to discover Cornelia's.
I wonder though, what's the benefit from all that for him, you know? And that's
Very
what I
well.
wonder.
Let's go and discover what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Matthias. They'll be guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk. The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught, and my cousin's position would be weakened.
I know. But keep in mind that I know the palace extremely well. And if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances. Well, let's do it.
Okay. So, that's what we're gonna do today.
I know what we're gonna do today.
So, step one would be to dress up as servants. That should be easy, I'm guessing, at least. And then get into the chambers of the Mother Cardinal and find out what we can, I guess. But the thing is, why are we doing this? I mean, I do agree that the Mother Cardinal is a little intimidating.
His faith is absolute, and I congratulate you to have appeased him. Your faith and your diplomatic skills honor you.
I mean, he's too nice. What does he gain from all of this, you know? That's what I'm wondering. So, first up, dress up as merchants. Last time when I went to San Matheus, I think there was one merchant at the place of punishment. Maybe he can sell us something. I don't know if there are other merchants, but this is the only one that I know about.
All
So,
of our products are a blessed.
do you have what I
Welcome
need?
to the best holy item shop in San Matheus.
Holy item shop. That looks... that... Holy item shop. That doesn't sound very holy, does it? But well. Oh, by the way, maybe we should sell some things too. Here we go. This looks like servant clothing, right? Normal stuff. Ooh.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Okay, now we're all dressed up. I think. Not sure if that works, if that was really the right thing. But when we entered the Nord's place, it was pretty easy. I bet there's some servant clothing lying around. It always has been like that, but you know, I think why not just buy it, do it a little bit faster than searching for it. Okay. Nothing to really pique my interest here. I don't know, the hat and the clothing that he wears doesn't really go together for me. But okay, you do you.
Hey, Cleveland, you know I love you, but those jeans, they ain't for you.
I knew it. I think I just needed to hear it. Thank you, Peter's baby.
Copy that.
My gosh, that looks so expensive. And that doesn't look comfortable at all. By the way, I expected every city to lead us to a new companion, you know? I thought by entering San Matthäus, I'd automatically get a guy like I did with Petrus. However, I thought that would be for all the cities, so for Hickmack as well. But we didn't get anything for Hickmack, or anyone. Let's put it that way. I meant a person, not a thing. What am I saying? And since we only have Siora as a female romance option, I'm guessing the next person that is going... Is that the seller? Am I supposed to be here? I don't think so. He said we are supposed to go to an apartment. Don't look away like that. Well, anyway, I expect to get another woman next. So nothing of interest here. So what's the point in the cellar? Well, let's get on and find her apartment. I'm guessing it's the same place where Constantine's personal quarters are. Just have to remember where those were.
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Is that so?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians.
What's that?
As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us. All the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
What is
I
this guy
see you
doing? Is he doing
understand.
yoga?
Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try to retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Okay. To be honest, I kind of spaced out. She just has a new quest for us. A fetch quest, I suppose. This guy kind of caught my interest because he was making yoga in the background. That was kind of weird. The fact that she was talking to me like that, does that mean my disguise doesn't work? I'll save and find out. Does my disguise work? If not, I'll just load, and then we'll have to find out what kind of disguise I'm supposed to wear. Oh, whoops. What kind of disguise I'm supposed to wear instead. That looks pretty. I like old buildings. This is kind of creepy. What is he doing there? He's so pale. What the hell? What are they all doing? Why are they all facing the wall? Okay. So, this seems to be her bedroom, right? I mean, it looks like a very precious bedroom. Oh, what a nice painting! Who doesn't like to see Doomsday? Every day he wakes up. What? That's funny. I don't have a reflection, but the light seems to have one. That's weird. Okay. That's... Oh, that pattern makes me crazy. I don't know. Now let's check that out. Oh, nice. That looks exactly like it does in Constantine's room. Seems to be a governor thing, you know, that they can't keep their place all tidy and all. I mean, they're far too busy govern things. Okay, so there's only this one shiny thing in the bedroom. Okay, I get it. I'll go there right away. What are you doing? Girl. There we go. Note from a servant. Your Eminence, we have reorganized the basement room as you ordered. The damage caused by your Excellence guests was substantial, and we regretfully had to replace the carpets, which had been heavily stained. I hope you will find the new carpets to your taste. I made sure the key to the room was on your desk, as usual. Okay, so there is something in the basement down there. I'm thinking it's the door that had been blocked. Just need to find the key. Oh no! No! No, why did you do that? I love this room. And I thought that room was unique. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, that makes me sad. You know, that was the room of our teacher. I've forgotten his name, but that's not the thing. You know, when I first saw this image of this room, I thought it was unique and it was belonging to him, and I don't know, I had fantasies about this being a representation of his personality. But now I see that this room is just an asset, like everything else is. Oh, that's a shame. That really makes me sad. And then there was nothing to loot here even. Oh, that's... Everything is sad now. I'm at a sad place.
I'm sad now.
But what about the key now? where do I find the key? Maybe I have to go to the other room on the other side. I think there was a room with a desk there. That could be her office. Saying office to an old room feels strange. Office feels like a very modern word to me. I wonder where the key is. Oh my gosh, there it is. It makes no sense that my disguise works, honestly. But I don't care. You know, sometimes games don't have to be logical all that much. I mean, after all, it's more about the fun. But the thing here is, the fact that this works makes you question the whole disguising thing in the first place. I mean, how can you really be sure if something works or doesn't if the rules are that inconsistent? You know, a game needs to be consistently bad or good. Okay, now I'm allowed in. Ooh.
Ah, well. This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place.
How do you recognize the smell so well, Petrus? And if I learned one thing from the game yet, it's that those cushions, they mean sexy times. Oh my gosh, there's underwear lying around everywhere. Guys, did they leave without their underwear? Did they just leave it here?
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
Exactly what I thought. You don't seem to be all that innocent if you know those things. But this room seems to be very unique, at least. I don't want to go to the quest-related item over there yet. Because I want to have a look around first. What's that? This account book lists many loans made from a moneylender called the Magpie. For every expense, there is a corresponding money input which completely cancels it. The sums are astronomical. However, there is no mention of where this money comes from. There are also many recurring payments to a certain candy cane. Candy cane? That sounds like a male prostitute.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. Let's rummage around some more. We may find something else.
I don't know, I don't really feel comfortable with this, you know, that's really none of my business what they're doing here. I don't really think I should care. I don't really know if, you know, I don't know, I just don't deserve this kind of... That's just none of my business, you know? I don't know. It doesn't feel like the right thing to do this.
Oh, for goodness sake. This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking. We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Theleme, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should also follow the trail left by this document, my child. The moneylender may give us information about the famous candy cane.
We should also question the manager of the tavern while passing through. He will surely have some information to give us. Or to sell us.
Okay, then let's start with the prostitute, I guess. But I don't know. I personally think that's enough to incriminate her. But on the other hand, I'm not from Theleme. I don't know how those people really think or work or feel. Okay, as soon as I leave the building, I think I'm safe to just change back into my armor again. It's a weird quest, because, you know, maybe I should have done it later, when the Mother Cardinal actually was egging on, you know? Because the thing is, right now, she's just someone to me, and I don't know if she's all that bad at all. The thing is, she didn't do any harm to us yet, you know? I mean, I do enjoy fighting the Inquisitors because I think those are stupid and what they're doing is cruel. But the thing is, I don't really see them connecting to the Mother Cardinal directly at the moment. So I'm having trouble with this mission.
Come closer.
But if it helps Constantine, I think it's fine. Everything for Constantine, that's my new motto. Oh no, I don't think that's the right way. There we go, there's the tavern. I'll talk to the tavern keeper later. I think I'll first go downstairs. Yeah, thought so. Everything's kind of the same like the tavern in New Serene. Let's talk to you.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I don't want to babble, and I don't want to go to the arena at the moment. Yeah, ask about Candy Cane.
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
Why is she
He has
shouting?
friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I could find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information.
But why are you shouting, girl? He's right in front of you.
Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
Well, it doesn't seem very fitting.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
That was weird conversation. He was talking very normal indoor voice, and I was shouting at him.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed. Of that I can assure you. Come on.
If I could give you some recommendations for your business, if you want to appeal to anyone, basically, I would at least have the front room cleaned. I don't know about you, but having underwear lying around basically everywhere is not really a turn on.
This is disgusting!
And are you drying your laundry here? What the hell? What is this? What is this? Oh, brothels like that? I didn't imagine them to be like that.
So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
I don't have enough intuition to let Petrus intervene. Because for some reason you seem to need intuition for that. So I'm guessing I got to pay in order to talk to one of the prostitutes. Yeah, well then, let's pay.
Here you are.
Thank you, my lady. I'll let you take your pick.
Thank you.
I wonder, do those people, or do those people that do those things always talk this creepy, or do they talk normal? Because in movies, and especially in Greedfall, they don't talk normal. They talk very weird. There's one male and 2 female prostitutes. So I'm guessing you're involved? But were you wearing an earring? But I don't know. If it's for the Mother Cardinal? I don't know. Let's talk to him first.
Hi. Well, here's someone new. What can I do for you, pretty face?
I wanted to know who this earring belongs to.
Oh, this really isn't my day. Show me, pretty face.
Given the way it shines, it must be a piece of junk. It probably belongs to one of the girls. It's really their style.
Well, if that's all that you're here for,
I'd rather get back to the grind.
Okay. Judgmental bitch. Okay, you're next in line. She
There
actually
are
has a
too
pretty
many of you
face,
for
though.
me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but we are here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
I think we just go ahead and ask everything.
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me. But I don't know them.
Do you think that an important person from Theleme could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony.
Then who was the organizer then?
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name?
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Wow, 100%. Try to learn a bit more about her. Well, with chances like that, I have to try, right?
Admit it. You must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore.
I don't really get how that is a step forward. We already knew that the moneylender is involved, right? But okay, if you get something out of this, you do you. Then let's find out more about the woman in the green coat, which possibly could be Mother Cardinal after all.
This woman in the green coat. Could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important, then.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like the obvious thing that this is the Mother Cardinal. But maybe it's the red herring. I don't know.
Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
The voice acting was really, really good this time, wasn't it? I mean, the voice acting in general is extraordinarily good in this game. Gotta say that. But she really sounded concerned and scared. She played that role very well. But I still have an issue with all this laundry hanging from the ceiling. What the hell? This is so weird to me. Is this normal? This can't be normal. Maybe the guy that was, I don't know, creating those brothels, designing them, secretly has a thing for laundry. I don't know. Maybe it's a fetish I don't know about. I don't know. It's weird to me, okay? It's just weird. Drying laundry indoors is weird. Drying them in the cellar is even weirder. Well, innkeeper, what do you have for us?
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
Well, let's start with the green coat.
I am looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
Okay, that's not really so much information, but oh well.
What can you tell me about a certain Candy Cane?
Candy cane? Everyone speaks about him, or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Okay. Do I have to go down again now? To ask about... Yeah. I have to go down again. So you have new information for me.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
Okay.
I am looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Okay, so there's no point in waiting for her. Okay, but that does... If I'm correct, and the woman in the green coat is the Mother Cardinal, which, to be honest, is extremely suggested by the game, she just seems to have a problem with gambling. Which is not nice, and for a woman in her position is not very adequate, but... You know, I don't think that this is so bad. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay, that... Are you going to fight me? They look so ready for a fight. No? I bet they're gonna fight me when I'm leaving. They're standing there so positioned. Okay, Magpie, what do you have to say?
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I'll get straight to the point. I have bad news for you. I know about the decadent parties at the palace. I know that you take part in them.
What? But what are you talking about?
Stop acting all innocent. I have all the evidence I need to incriminate you. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have a lot more at stake than you. What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there? You know what happens when tongues wag too much.
That's enough. All right, I get the message. What do you want?
I don't really know what she means with the evidence. I mean, we have a testimony from a prostitute that would never confess this testimony or clarify that one when it comes to trial. So I don't know what she's talking about, but you know, maybe she's just trying to intimidate him and it works. Okay, let's get to the point. Maybe he knows something about Mother Cardinal here. Maybe he is the one telling us that she is, in fact, the woman with the green coat.
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal very well. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to know is why.
I have no idea. Do you really think that my clients tell me everything about their lives?
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time, and with interest.
Do you think she is plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago. Nah, the money's coming from elsewhere.
Tell me about Candy Cane.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I just know his name, like everyone else. I mean, there are some rumours. They say he does his business in the basement of the Coin Tavern.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals in arena fights, which are beyond me.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, She bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he is just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
That's weird to me. Why would she pay him so much to win those fights? I mean... Oh, they didn't attack me. That's a surprise. So we're just going to walk up to the candy cane. How do we know where he is? Oh, of course, we know for some reason. How does she know that we will find candy cane there? I had no idea. I'm just autopiloting there. And you know, he's the sort of person everyone knows, but no one ever gets to see. And now I'm just going to walk up and say, "Hi, Candy."
Here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true, you were right. Let's come back later.
He did? Did he tell us that he would be here? Did I overhear something? Okay, I had another stroll around the block. Let's have a look if he's there now. Because come on, stars are out. It is night. I don't know what time it is anymore, but surely it's late enough, right? Yes, it is. Okay, that looks kind of dangerous here.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on. It was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really?
That was
Is
weird.
the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Really? That's great that you have faith in him. I don't really know what to think of Petrus, to be honest. I don't see a point as to why he needs to obtain this information. I don't see what he gains from all this. And no, for my part, I don't understand any of this. But oh well, that was Petrus' quest. I feel not much smarter, but let's end it here for today. As I said, I wanted to continue each episode being one big quest line, and maybe I'll squeeze some shorter quest lines together into one episode later. But that we'll figure out as soon as it goes. But because, you know, I'm playing this game blind, so it's not always so easy to say how long one quest line is gonna take. That ending, for example, is very abrupt for me. I expected it to go on a little bit longer. But oh well, we'll end it here. Petrus is nice with us now. And we will continue with Kurt next time. Until then, I hope you'll have it good. See you around. Bye!